You said a couple weeks ago that you needed to discuss things with your wife a little bit before you made your decision. How big is it, or how important is it to have your family's support in your decision to come back?
It's huge. I mean, when we're here, we're keeping my kids away from their grandparents and their family and friends. They've made new friends in town that they get to see, and they like their school here. So my kids are on board, and it's a big sacrifice for my wife, and she's willing to do it for another year. So I think if it didn't work for them, I would hang them up, but it does, and they're all for it. So it's fun for me.
You say that the support of your family is very important in making this decision, not just your wife, but your two kids as well. But I don't think there was a time where they were ever growing up and Daddy wasn't playing hockey. What do those conversations go like with your kids?
Well, I was just trying to explain it to them that this lifestyle gives me time with them most afternoons. Although I miss a lot of their sports on weekends during the season, I get almost every weeknight with them and pick them up from school and stuff like that. And once I'm done hockey, that'll change. So just trying to explain to them where we're at in our life, and they're on board with it. They have fun. They like coming to the games. They love their school here. They have friends here. My wife's made friends here, so it's this whole community's been good to my family. So I think that's what makes it work.
Chris Taylor played until he was, I think, 39 or 40.
39.
39. Have you talked to him about what it takes to keep being successful at this age? You kind of shared stories with him about what it takes?
Yeah, I talked to him a lot this year. It's probably another reason why I started to consider to come back. He said he misses it. He said, he told me, play as long as you can. He said he would have played longer if he could go back. And then I also talked to him about how he took care of his body and things he did differently. I think when you're my age or his age when he played, you got to do things a little bit differently to get your body ready for the 76 game schedule. So I talked to him a lot about things he would do and things he think I should do just to stay fresh and still be able to compete out there.
And Tom Kostopoulos said he was going to be in your ear to see if he could convince you to come back. How long did it take him and other teammates to reach out and see what your plans were?
Well, once our season's over, we got together a few times as a team and talking with the guys, and Tom was in my ear a little bit, and some of the other guys were saying, why quit now? So yeah, my teammates' perspective definitely weighed a lot, and in my decision, I think if they were looking at me like, maybe it's time, I probably would have hung it up, but it's fun to have their support and know that you're wanted here, so I'm excited.